Hi everybody, this is Diane and I am here with a bag of goodies from my new friend Katheryn. She lives about an hour away from me. I'm not sure, but the city she lives in is about an hour from me. And we met up at the flea market the ones I call the barns, where I like to go about once a month or so. She hears me talk about them, so she knew I must be close by and messaged me and asked if I wanted to meet her. So we met at the restaurant, the buffet restaurant they have there at the casino. It's a racetrack and casino where I go to the barns. And she brought me some goodies. I brought her some goodies, but she brought me more than I brought her. She makes journals. She has an Etsy store, which I will link below, and she has a YouTube video, which I haven't seen because I didn't know she had a YouTube video, or YouTube channel, I mean. So I will link her shop and her channel in the description of this video, but I want to show you what she brought me. She brought me this songbook. She knows that I'm collecting things to make farm journals. And this book has a lot of farm-themed songs. Cultivator, shepherdess. It's a Grange songbook, so it's got rural type of songs in it, I guess. Harvester, gleaner. I saw it. Farm life. Long live the Grange. Farmers take your stand. So that'll be fun in farm journals. And then this little brochure she gave me for that picture. She gave me this pretty handkerchief. It's just plain, but it's a nice ivory colored fabric. She gave me some medicine. No, not really. Packed some goodies in a pharmacy bag. This is what she has in her shop. She said this is all she has in her shop, but I haven't been there, so I didn't look at it. But it's a beautifully made paper ruffle. And it's nice and even. It's more even than the ones I made. And I love the colors. So this doesn't look as scrappy as mine. It looks more planned. I don't know if it was, but it's a beautiful paper roll, and I'm looking forward to using this in some journals. But she also made me a snippet roll. So it's stitched to a thin strip of cotton, and she used, let me get it turned this way, this piece that, what did she say it came off of? Tablecloth. It got caught on this binder clip. I think the binder clip was holding the pharmacy bag closed. There. So it's this trim. She gave me some of the trim, and it's got really long fringe on it. So I could cut that off. Cut it as short as I want to and use it in things. But that's what she put periodically along this snippet roll. And she said she really had fun making this. She said this was more fun to make than the paper roll. And it's wrapped around a spool. So it's got really pretty colors. And I know these are a little bit of work, so thank you, Katheryn, for being so generous. I want to wind it up before the threads get all tangled. I'll probably have to trim those threads a bit, but they just look so luxurious and pretty. Okay, isn't that a nice little snippet roll? This is just an envelope that she Mod Podged a napkin to. Patriotic napkin. This is really nice. This envelope has some Battenberg lace pieces in it. and a crocheted piece. She gave me some things she made too besides the 2 rolls. This is a tag she made. This part is a window envelope, security envelope with the window. Looks like a Harrison Fisher illustration back there. It's on some card stock and some collaging. So that's really pretty. I love that. This is some charms that I can use in a faith journal. And someone else just sent me some goodies that I can use in a faith journal not too long ago. This has some paper clips that she made with clusters. And this is a dryer sheet, and it's been inked. Which way does this go? I guess it goes that way. Love the ferns. And this one has vintage fabric and a vintage button. And again, dryer sheet. It's a little tiny thread up here. Book pages. These are very nice cluster paper clips. Then she made this banner paper clip for me. It's got a little bead dangle on it. And a button and lace and some butterflies. This one's a metal butterfly. Burlap trim with ribbon sewn or lace sewn down the middle. That gives me a good idea for some of the colored burlap that I have. This is a woven ribbon. Really pretty. She gave me a lot of pink stuff because I talk about pink a lot on my channel. Then well, here's some pink, and it's all vintage trim. Love this. It's so delicate. I love it. And then vintage pom-pom and vintage tassel pom-pom. They're so pretty. And in here she gave me a bunch of the little aluminum needle threaders. They make really cool embellishments on pages. So there's just a bunch of them in this little envelope. Some of this stuff she said she inherited from her friend who was, I think she said, 90 and passed away. And she left her craft room to Katheryn. So this lady had made beads out of rolled paper, and she had like 500 paper strips ready to go, and Katheryn rolled them. I don't know what else you do. I don't know what you have to do to make them stick. But my friend Jill has made me beads with rolled paper. So now I've got more. And she included a wire, a pin, and she did one with a pin in it and then made the loops on the ends. But she did one for me while I was there watching, because she has a tool that makes those loops. I have to get that tool. It's from Amazon. And when she showed me how easy it was, and I forgot what it's called, a loop something, I'll have to ask her. But when I saw how easy that was, I was like, okay, I need one of those. So I have to ask her what it's called and go to Amazon and look for it, so I can finish making charms out of all these. She sent me, or gave me, some really pretty note cards. There's several of these, 3 of them with envelopes, and 2 of these. Aren't they pretty? And then she made some things with book pages, vintage book pages. And I loved this one with that's me playing the piano. She said she thought of me when she saw that. And folded over a corner of it and collaged on it. And I don't know if that's a stamp or if it was something she glued on, but it's got a label here that wraps around. And then this little label on top of that. That's really nice. And then this is a double, well, it looks the same except this part's folded down before this part was folded down. And I love the script on here, and it's just part of this napkin, this leaf napkin. This is a little pocket she made out of masking paper for painting. And it's got some crochet here and some Mod Podge napkin. It's a really cool pocket. It's kind of like a library pocket style, but it's taller and skinnier. And she made a collage tag to put inside, and this looks like gauze or cheesecloth maybe. It's probably got Mod Podge over it because it's got something over it, some sort of a medium. That's beautiful. And then she made one out of deli paper with stamping and another piece of napkin. And there's the fall napkin. And this one is, the pocket is taller. You can see. The envelopes are close to the same height, but the pocket part is taller on this one. Beautiful job, Katheryn. Katheryn is a bookbinder, and she gets paid for binding books. A lot of college kids' theses she binds. She took a bookbinding course from a librarian when she lived in Baltimore, I believe she said. And so she's got the tools. She's got the cradles for punching the holes, and she's got some sort of cradle for sewing in the signatures. And, you know, she knows how to bind a book. She loves junk journals because it's so freeing. You don't have to do everything so precisely. And she likes to do a binding that shows the stitches on the outside, because when you're doing the professional bookbinding, you hide all of that. So she likes being able to let it show. So I thought that was really interesting. So she knows her stuff about binding books. This is a piece of fabric from her friend's craft room. Is that 70s or what? It definitely has some polyester or nylon or something in it. But this is really funky fabric, and this is going to go in some of my, it's going to go in some journals. I will have fun with that. It's too cool to not use. This one, she gave me these 2 awesome books. This one is the Farm Book, and it's landscape. Bob and Betty Visit Uncle John. And it's dated 1910. The pages are torn and taped, so I don't mind taking it apart. Look at the beautiful pictures. There's text with some line drawings and then color pictures. And like I said, I love that they're landscape. See, this page is kind of rough. They're feeding the chicks and the ducklings. playing dress up in the attic. This is really cool. And then lastly, another really cool book called the Cowboy Encyclopedia. How great is that? I love this cover. The Old and the New West, from the Open Range to the Dude Ranch. It's from the 4-county library system, headquarters Binghamton, New York, serving Broome, Shenango, Delaware, and Otsego counties. And it comes with a library card, which you don't see very often. And it's blue. But all these illustrations are going to be so cool in a cowboy journal, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I've been getting lots of cowboy stuff, and I haven't made a single cowboy journal, but I sure am ready to. I have all the supplies I need, and I really want to, and I just love this cover. This will definitely be a journal that I make. So I think that's everything. Like I said, I will link her. It's Katheryn Thames. You can see the spelling there. Katheryn Thames. And she said it's pronounced Thames, not Thames. That's her YouTube. And River City Booksmith is her Etsy. But I will find them and link them below. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed sharing with you what Katheryn sent to me. And it was really fun to connect with another YouTuber. And we had lots to talk about. Questions about what we like and don't like, and what videos, what YouTubers we like to watch, and things like that. So it was really fun. And hopefully we can meet up again. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.